Hi everybody, Heather McGuire, Unconventional Intuitive here. I am here to support your intuitive development, your journey, your discovery of your life path and your life purpose. So you can do this, and I am here on your team supporting you. And one of the things you may or may not know is that I started an accountability group, and it's really an energetic and spiritual accountability support group. So we're beta testing right now. I'm going to launch it pretty soon to all of you, but we're having such a good time just discovering and playing around with some ideas. And what we're doing is we're building an accountability playbook. And that accountability playbook is really our private space to build our vision and our dream. And so we're using a goal as a way to, to steer our ship, but we're not tied to what it needs to look like. We're tied to what it needs to feel like. And so I wanted to talk to you for a minute about that and about what our accountability group is doing and what our next call is going to be about. Because I think it's really interesting and I think it's really beneficial for everybody, even if you're not a part of this group. And so what we're going to do is really practice getting so good at being able to drop into the feeling of what our goal is. So whatever your goal is, there's a difference between wanting it and being someone who's working towards it and being in the space and in the energy of somebody who already has it. You probably have heard this in some version before, somewhere in your travels. But think about it like this. You decide that you want to be in shape. Okay? This is, we've all been there. For at least most of us have been there. And you decide you want to be in shape. You are going to get up early and work out, and you can do it once or twice, and day 3, day 4, day 5, it starts to really suck, and you maybe don't want to be in shape all that bad anymore when the alarm clock's going off, okay? Because you're in the energy of someone who wants to be in shape, or even you're backsliding into the energy of someone who wants to be in shape. Okay, but if you had the ability to say, okay, I need to get in the headspace of someone who's already there, and you were able to call up a vision of yourself, what do I look like when I'm in shape? What kind of clothes am I wearing? What kind of activities do I like to do? How do I feel? Do I feel strong? Do I feel gorgeous, sexy? Just like I can put on any pants I want and they fit, and I don't ever have to look and say, how's my butt look in these pants? Because you already know it looks awesome, right? And so how do you get to that place where you're at the peak of that and your energy feels that? And so that's what our call is about this week. And that's what our goal of our group is about, is to be able to flip that switch. When you come to realize, I've been beating myself up all day, or I've been trapped in my head for hours and I can't escape, and I'm arguing with myself, and I'm engaging with those hurtful thoughts and those self-doubt. How do you just turn that switch and flip into the energy mode of already there and create from there? Because when you are there, it's easy to pick up the phone and make the sales call. When you are there, it's easy to walk past the donuts. It's easy to do these things, to take those actions, and you don't need to map them out so meticulously and be so, checking them off on the list, because you're doing them naturally, because that's who you are. You are that person when you embody that energy. You can't help but do those things. You can't help but attract what you want. Okay? So I want you to think about that. I want you to really start to think, what does it feel like to be that person, to have accomplished, to have reached that goal, to be that person who's so confident in a relationship that they can say exactly what they're thinking without being a jerk, without being demanding, but just owning this is what I need in this moment. How does that feel? That feels awesome. Okay? And not needing to be liked, not needing to have that make everybody happy, but just here's what's going on for me. Bam. I think that sounds pretty awesome. Okay, so go for it, guys. Start dreaming, start imagining, and start feeling. And I have these new amazing animal spirit cards. They're from the same person who did the Wild Unknown Tarot. These are the Wild Unknown animal spirit cards, and I adore them. And I'm still sort of making friends with their wildness and getting to know them. So let's just pull a card here and see what we get in terms of elephant. Interesting. So this is a fire card. This is an action card, right? And you can see that third eye is lit up. And what does this card say to me in regards to this conversation about feeling it and embodying it? And so I could say right out of the gate, I mean, an elephant is the largest land animal, right? I mean, this is a body. You're embodying something huge. And those ears, those giant ears, it's like a radar dish, a sensor for everything. You're just picking up, you're tuned into everything. You can tilt those ears and pick up any connection, and you are just tapped into the universe, right? And effortlessly be able to reach up and grab and move, and there's no obstacles because you're gigantic. You can just move whatever you need and pull in whatever you need. So in terms of really embodying this, I think it's just go big. Go big, don't play small. Light your fire, light your passion, and go for it. All right? You guys are the best. You can do it. I'm here if you need me. And I have a plant communication workshop if you're in the Boston area in September, 2 Sundays in a row, September 15th, September 22nd. We are going to really commune with the plants. We're going to sit in the greenhouse. We're going to make friends. We're going to choose our own plant, and we're really going to vibe with this plant. And this plant is going to share its essence with us, and it's going to inspire us to create our own original artwork. And this process of really shutting out the rational thought, because rationally this doesn't make sense, but when you get down into your gut, when you get down into your feeling sense, this gets really groovy and really cool and really creative, and it opens up all kinds of cool channels inside of you. So join me. I'd love to see you there. You can find information on my website, on my Facebook page, and you're the best. Talk soon. Bye.